And we are off. So this was the start of the men's under 16s state mile champs, so this was bound to be a good one. I'm in the dark yellow, sitting second currently, so someone let it out quite fast, which I was certainly not expecting, but then thankfully they did start to slow up, so we were starting to catch up. But so sitting off my shoulder you have Philip, and then there's Will, and then there's a few other guys just sitting there comfortably. So we were starting to come around the 200 meters mark, and that was good. So we were feeling pretty comfortable at this point, just sitting in there getting through that first lap, and then the race would really begin when we hit the end of that second lap. So there we were starting to catch up to the guy who had let it out hard. Kudos to him for going out at the pace he did. It was great pacing. So we have a pretty big bunch of about 5 or 6 there, so that was nice. As you can see, someone's coming around the shoulder there, so I'm just sitting in there comfortably. Eric now is making a bit of a move, so he's moving out to the front. So the tactics were playing out well in this race. As you can see, Will was starting to make a bit of a move, trying to close that gap. I also did not want to let Eric get too far ahead of us, so I tried to pick it up just a bit, get a bit closer to him, so that I could then just sit and wait for the last lap to come. So we're on our second lap going through 600 meters, so I'm not quite sure what time we went through there, but it was definitely on a half decent pace. So as Eric let us out, we kind of started to form a bit of a pack chasing him. So he started to just keep on running that pace, and then we started to pull up closer to him. So that meant that we would be in a good place to strike when it did come to that bell lap. But we are still, so we're just coming through onto the third lap of the 4-lap race. So we came through in a time of 2:25, I believe, on the clock. So then you've got Philip and Will close on my shoulder, and then me just sitting on Eric's shoulder. So we were all sitting. It felt relatively comfortable. As I said, I wasn't feeling all that great, so it was a bit of a grind for me, but we felt relatively comfortable. We're going to go through the 1K split quite soon. As I said, this track is fantastic. The scenery around here is really nice. So you've got some nice trees on that side, and then the other side has the grandstand. But back to the race, it's now a pack of 4. As you can see, there's a big split back to 2 people chasing us down, but Eric still led the way. I was sitting on his shoulder, then Philip, then Will. So as we enter the straight of the second last lap, so we were going to take the bell really soon, and that was when I was ready to strike my move. So as you can see, Will's just come up on my shoulder, and I am just about to pass right there, and so we'd just taken the bell, and now it was just a sprint for the finish. So as you can see, Will is starting to make a bit of a move there. He has an insane kick, so there he goes. I'm trying to follow Philip just past me there, and then Philip is now just chasing down Will, and then I'm just trying to hold on for that bronze medal because there was absolutely nothing I could do to get back close to those two. They were just away, and I honestly had absolutely nothing left. I was feeling quite tired and quite done by this point, so I was not feeling very strong. As I said, I'd been sick, so that was a big factor contributing to that. But heading on to the straight now, you can see Will and Philip battling it out. That was an insane race for first, and then there's me just holding on to that bronze medal position. So I was happy to finish. I finished in a time of 4:41, which is a decent mile time, but I secured that bronze medal. Thanks heaps for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and go check out the video that YouTube recommends for you. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.